is up YouTube? It is Zeta TCG here, and today I'm going to discuss really what is going to be really set in store for the future of my channel. Now, I know in a while back, um, I did post a video of my 1 year anniversary and what was going to be, kind of like the groundworks of what was going to happen with this channel. Well, I can tell you right now that I have officially taken that first step because I'm I'm on PC. I'm not on my Mac anymore. I built my computer. I will be posting a my PC part list in my description box so you guys can check it out. But man, I am very satisfied with what I have obtained here. I have a moving background now. I'm very happy about that. I got all my programs installed right here that I've been wanting to use for a while. And man, like here, like, hold on, I'm gonna show you guys something. Hold on. Freaking, you know what? This is fine. I'm running an 4690K, an i5 4690K. It's at turbo boost at apparently 4000 megahertz. That's definitely not bad. I have this sucker liquid cooled, and these are the average temperatures of the four cores that are in it right now. That is pretty dang good. I'm very very happy about that, and yeah, so we're gonna watch a duel, and I'm gonna tell you guys about what is really the future of my channel and what I'm trying to obtain here. Now I know for a very very long time I haven't done any significant Yu-Gi-Oh content such as openings or analysis. Now analysis at this point in time for me is going to be really difficult to achieve. It's going to take time to fully get a grasp on what is the meta because right now I still think Satellar's are good, and that's not true because Satellar's won Worlds and they got hit. Well, I should say only one card got hit, and that one card was probably it was bound to happen, and it happened before, but Reinforcement of the Army was definitely a card that was considered early on, a card that should get hit by some. Now, of course, for some others, they may say, well, it's a versatile card that any deck can use, and if that deck doesn't have that card, three copies of that card, well, then it's practically useless. And now with these newer decks like Pepe, Monarchs are supposed to be good. Like I have no idea. Like okay, this is Cosmos. This guy is playing Cosmos. Okay, I even know myself that Cosmos are not the deck you want to go with right now. Cosmos are kind of to be honest, I kind of view Cosmos by Konami as a bait and switch, but that's a totally different topic. Um, so right now, my number one goal right now is to fully get back into what is the Yu-Gi-Oh meta, get back into Yu-Gi-Oh more, save up more money to do pack openings for you guys because I enjoy opening packs very much, especially whenever I make money. And that's just the reality of it. And right now, with my brand new system built, and on top of that, I plan on providing gameplay from what I got here in Steam. I played a little bit of Borderlands today. I never played Borderlands in my life, and I'm playing this game at 1080p, over 60 frames per second on an R9 380, and man, it just looks so sweet. And then after I play Borderlands, I'll play Borderlands 2. I have Spec Ops: The Line installed right now. This is a game I played a long time ago, and I really enjoyed it. I have the new old Tomb Raider, I should say, and I do plan on replaying The Witcher at a higher frames this time on my brand new computer. I do plan on playing both of those, maybe even the third one on PC if I get the money to buy the base game plus the expansion. I have Dragon Age Origins in here. I have CS:GO. I have CS Source. I have I have Payday 2. I have this game. This game is supposed to be really interesting. It was $1.19. That's why I bought it. And yeah, when it's all said and done, this is really what I plan to do. Of course, I'll still stick to my video game reviews. I'm going to tell you right now, I have the Division on PS4, and I have every intention to play it and see how it plays out. But right now, with my brand new computer built, that's going to be kind of difficult to get into the Division whenever I know that I would just rather play games better, while at the same time not dropping a lot of money on a game that I may not even like. That's why I have GameFly, and that's why I will always have GameFly. Um, and and I will still stick with Destiny, as I said. Still doing my video game reviews, still doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I finally found something Pokemon related I want to open on my channel. Um, Finally, after over a year, um, and I do plan on buying one or two of those, depending on how the first one goes. But I do plan on buying it. That's for damn sure. If there's any pack opening that's going to come in my channel, it will definitely be that one. That one will be one of the first to come up before any Yu-Gi-Oh related stuff. And then on top of that, I do plan on showing you guys my computer a little bit. It would be a short video whenever that time comes around. I'm very excited about what I have done here, and for you guys who are wondering that, oh, he probably got someone else to build it for him. No, I built this sucker by myself. I have always been fascinated with computers, and I'm very happy with what I have done here as a whole. And man, it's just fantastic, and I'm so proud of the way this came out. I'm so proud of how everything just worked out for me in the end. I didn't have any defective parts because I was buying parts little by little, paycheck after paycheck, and man, it's it was just so such a satisfying feeling installing the CPU and then putting the CPU block on there, because I do have the sucker liquid cooled, and then afterwards, just turning it on for the first time. And I do plan to overclock the CPU. The i5 4690K is an unlocked SKU, and I do have a Z97 chipset motherboard, which does allow overclocking. So I do plan to overclock it. And to be honest, I'm not going to ask for a significant overclock. I'm just going to be looking for maybe 200 extra megahertz to 300 extra megahertz. I'm not going to go above and beyond. I'm not trying to get 4500. I don't think I need that much speed at this moment in time. Now, whenever I finally get around to, streaming games that I want to play and whatnot, then yeah, that's when I'll start to consider a higher overclock. But, before I go into overclocking, I do want to, go in informed and doing the proper tests, such as using a CPU stress test to actually get the right temperatures and to get the right voltage and whatnot, and that's where the majority of my time would be invested in, and that's where I kind of need you know a day to put off aside for me one day, and then I could just go in, see what I can do in terms of overclocking, and then afterwards we'll see what happens in the end. Because streaming is a CPU is a more CPU intensive type of operation. Now, if you're playing a game, it varies. There are some games that do depend on the CPU, while there's other games that really depend on the graphics card. Like, for example, a very CPU dependent game would be Arma 3. Arma 3 is very CPU dependent. I know that because my friend plays it, and my friend has this really, mid high end AMD CPU, and he says that he gets by pretty well, and he doesn't even have the best graphics card. I mean, his graphics card is like a 750 Ti or something. So, um, and then for graphical intensive games, there's games like like for example Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, I ran a benchmark on this. I ran it on Ultimate with Tress Effects with the R9 380, and I was getting almost 50 frames per second on average. I was very satisfied with that. And when when it's really all said and done though in the end, I built this system strictly for my needs and how I probably won't be building another system for myself for another 4 to 5 years, hopefully. If there's, of course, any difficulties or any bumps in the road or whatnot, I know how to repair them because I love computers and I love how I can I can go in, I can build, and I can build a system to my own preferences. Like, okay, for example, if I wanted to make a strictly gaming build, then obviously I would want to invest more into a good graphics card like a 970 or a R9 or an R9 390X, and have a locked SKU CPU like say a 4590 or a 4690. You know, and then of course if I ever wanted to build a computer where it was really good on videos and whatnot, encoding videos and video editing, then that's where you would want to focus more on a CPU type build where you would go with like an i7 6700K Skylake processor or 4790K even. And I do plan to upgrade the CPU one day in my system. I mean, I plan to hit a 4790K at one point in time. And of course, right now in terms of the i5 4690K, I'm very happy with it. I mean, it's hitting on the turbo boost 4000 megahertz. That's 4 gigahertz. That is just flat out phenomenal, and it has 4 cores that are staying cool because I'm choosing to cool the processor through liquid cooling. And you know, when it's really all said and done, if you were to just stick a stock cooler on there, it'd probably be around 50, 60 degrees Celsius maybe. Um, but yeah, anyways, now I'm starting to babble on a little bit, guys. But yeah, the overall future of my channel is starting to really take full effect, and I can tell you right now, it will be in full swing come summer this year. Before I go off to college and I have to, do crap I don't want to do, but I have to, and then and then during the summer, that's when I'll really start to focus on Yu-Gi-Oh and Destiny because hopefully Bungie stops, flapping their dicks around and whatnot, and they finally, put out a game where it will just have a significant content and it won't lack anything after 4 or 5 months, which is what the Taken King has been doing for way over that mark now. And so now we're all at just kind of like at this point right now in the Destiny community as to where are we going. So hopefully, come summertime, there's something out there that we can all, use and look forward to, and then of course look forward to September this year where they release the year 3 content, which we have no idea what it would be. And then of course we look at 2017 with games like Destiny 2 and Mass Effect Andromeda already being their announced year date. So yeah, we are finally into full effect on my channel, guys. I am taking this seriously as much as I can. I I don't want to pursue a career on YouTube. I don't know how that works. Um, but I want to do this for fun because I want to provide my own insight. I feel like I can provide my own insight to help you get a different view of something, or support a certain view that is very popular among a certain demographic, so to speak. And that guy has 3 Dantes, man. What a baller. One of them's banished though. Um, anyways, but yeah, that's really why I'm doing this because one, I think it's fun, and two, I like communicating with other people on what they think. I mean, no matter how much they may hate the video, no matter how much they may like the video, I mean, I still want to hear what they think. Even though personally, it's just a personal opinion. I think the dislike and like buttons should be handled a little differently in YouTube because, well, they should be a little bit more constructive if someone is going to dislike. But that's a topic for another day, not today. Um, but yeah, guys, you know what? I'm gonna call it right here. Um, you know what? We're gonna finish out this duel right here. It should be almost done with. Um, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, man. If you dislike the video, dislike it. Tell me why. And if you want to look forward to future content in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh, Destiny, video game reviews, and Pokemon openings, please subscribe to my channel. I cover that wide array, and it goes all four corners of the earth, man. So yeah, I'm gonna end it right here, guys. You enjoyed the duel. This will be your boy Zeta, signing out.